Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentellect Patreon.
In the name of Amen, the Supreme, the All-Powerful, the one and only true Lord, and Amen we trust, as the Republic of Mentellect, the real 144,000 is being gathered in this day and time, the Mentalists, the Amen race, the bright race. Good evening, I'm your host, the intellectual Nuben Menkares, and this is Mentellect Radio, and tonight we're going to be discussing why it is now time to start separating the bronze people from the black people. Now, I know I've been advocating this, and I've spoken about it, from time and time again, but now it's really serious. It's really serious. It's very critical. It's a critical point, and I was moved to do this broadcast at the recent and not so recent events I've seen. You know how, things build up to a certain point, and then as they build up to a certain point, then there's an eruption. Something has to give. Now, for those of us who are looking for a forward motion in the right direction, in the righteous direction, in the extended direction of who we're meant to be, for those of us who are seeking that, this has to happen. I'm going to tell you what has to happen. What type of people have to be utilized to build a community? See, because I said this before and I'll say it again. Community has always been the foundation and the answer and the evolution to our problems. The things that will make things greater for our people, that will extend us beyond this madness that we are in underneath the beast. I always told y'all, community is power. Community is strength. Community is altering. But you can't build a community with black people. You cannot build a community, a righteous community with black people. You cannot. Absolutely not. You cannot build a community, a righteous community where people are living for, of, and by each other. You cannot have that with black people. That will never happen. I don't care how much you talk to them. I don't care how much you try to reason with them. I don't care how much you try to rationalize with them. They're never going to get it. So instead of waiting for hell to freeze over and waiting for people to get where we coming from, instead of waiting for people to stop being stupid and calling us a cult and resisting us, to hell with them. Why is it now time to start separating the bronze people from the black people? Because black people are done, man. I've been saying this, but, just more and more, they keep going down that downward slope, and we have to let it be known that we only want bronze people coming into our community. We only want people of the bronze race. We don't want no black people with us, man. This ain't no black organization. This is not a black organization. It's not a black community. This is a bronze community. This is an American community, you see, of bronze people. We don't want no black people with us at all. That's why we put certain things in place to make sure black people will be turned off from being a part of us. Like, we make sure our men don't have no facial hair. We make sure that people got to pay dues to be in this community, because we're trying to discourage them from getting in. That's really why y'all want to really know. It ain't about money as much as it is to try to just basically keep the end out. You see, because Wiggins got a problem with following orders, following law, following orders. See, and we know this is what's going to strengthen us as a people going forward to receive our power. This is what we're in it for the power. You again, y'all just here, y'all just taking up space. Who are they? Who are the bronze people? The bronze people are the Amen race. That is the Amen race. Who are the black ones? They are the Eve seed. They are of the black race. They are the subhumans beneath the beast where they've been placed. That's what they are. They're the earthbound. They're the ones I talked about in the past, in which the humans were bred from. That's why a lot of them are on the same frequency, man. You got to accept that. Are the bronze ones the bright ones? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The true bronze ones are the bright ones. The bronze people will be here in this community. The ones who don't want to be here, that'll let you know what they are. What will happen once this is done? We were going to receive our powers, because now we're going to be that magnetic force on Earth. You see, the whole point of having the bronze people here who are declaring themselves and coming together as the bronze people, that is being able to receive that magnetic force that's going to pull us into the fourth dimension. This is going to be a pulling. Like I said, it's going to be happening simultaneously. You're going to start receiving this transmission. It's going to start, your telepathy, all this stuff is going to get stronger and stronger, because we're being pulled magnetically into the fourth dimension. We're being magnetically pulled into the fourth dimension. And I'm going to go into that even deeper. The magnetic pull into the fourth dimension. I'll probably put it in mental like Patreon, the magnetic pull into the fourth dimension. Write that down, the magnetic pull into the fourth dimension. But that's it. For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to mental like Patreon. Go to mental like Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to mental like Patreon and join the Mesoamerican community.
Rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. The stupid public of intellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue. Superman, Superwoman, that's me and you. The infinite capabilities that we can